Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. It's a very cold, windy day here today, but it is sunshine, so you know what? Got to take the good with the bad, and it is November, so I'm pretty happy with the day. And plus, we're a few days from Thanksgiving. And I'm pretty happy about that. I love Thanksgiving. But anyway, Spirit already gave us our first card. We'll be using the After Tower right now. The first card out is, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. You know, Divine Masculine, he's been through a lot. Okay, so is Divine Feminine. You know, and he did some procrastinating. And he said, you know what, she'll wait for me. You know, I don't have a lot. I have plenty of time. But as time is going on now, he's finding out that his time is running out. He's finding out that Spirit is giving him a little bit of a spiritual kick in the butt. Spirit saying, you know what? You got to make a move, bro. You got to make a move. Because if you don't, she's a hot commodity, or he's a hot commodity. And if you don't make them happy, somebody else will. Okay? And Spirit's not waiting for you forever to get yourself together over there. Okay, at a certain point, you got to come as you are, because this is how it works. There's going to be a level of healing that's happening even once the twins come back together. We're always healing, so he has to really, batten himself down and say, you know what, I've procrastinated enough. I've sat over here in this karmic situation for the longest time. Now it's time for me to brush myself off and separate myself from the things that no longer serve me. Next card out is, because you know what? He wants to make a commitment with his Divine Feminine. But you know what? He's never going to make a commitment sitting over there in that old commitment. He's going to have to get rid of that old commitment to make his way to the new commitment. Okay? And you know what? Spirit's not going to sit there and wait for him forever and ever and ever. Spirit's going to say, you know what? If you don't do it, I'm going to send somebody else over there to Divine Feminine that's going to do it for her. And at that point, you'll just lose out. I got two cards when I just shuffled. Two cards came out. So I'm going to take both of them. The first card out is, Six of Swords. Yeah, this is moving away from those choppy waters into the calmer waters. Okay? Yeah. It's like after a while, you got to say, you know what? I gotta make a move. You see, he has these four swords, right? Usually the four swords, he's just laying there and not moving at all. But in Six of Swords, he's actually carrying the four swords over his shoulder and he's walking off the boat. And he has his Divine Feminine in front of him. Okay? So a lot of them are in a lot of these situations, these karmic situations, it could be that the woman has a child with him. But you know what? His responsibility is to his child. He has to do his child support and he has to do his child custody for his child. And that is his responsibility. His responsibility is no longer with, if she becomes an ex-wife, a divorced person or whatever, with her, And he dealt with it for a long time. He tried his best to save it. He tried his best to do what he was supposed to do. And at this point, it's over now. Spirit's like, guess what? It's time to crap or get off the pot. Okay? Last card out is, because this is what he wants. This is exactly what he wants with his Divine Feminine. He wants the 10 of Pentacles. He wants it all. He wants the security. He wants the emotion. He wants the love. And he wants the Pentacles. Okay? And this is what he's going to have. The minute he leaves that karmic cycle, he will see how his luck is going to change. How his total life is going to turn around. Okay? But as long as he sits over there in that karmic cycle, he's going to go through as much disaster as Spirit can throw at him. Because it's that time when he has to make a move. Okay? Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using the Gilded Tarot. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. He's getting his spiritual wake-up call right now. And it's been a little bit harsh for him, but you know what? He's stubborn. A lot of these Divine Masculines are very stubborn. They don't take the first answer. They have to, constantly redo it and redo it and redo it. That's where that overthinking comes in. But Spirit's like, you know what? I'm going to shake you up. Like they have these trees. I mean, these machines where down in Florida, I think they have them for the orange trees. And the actual machine, it wraps this like metal arm around the trunk of the tree, and it shakes the tree and all the oranges fall off. Spirit is actually wrapping itself around Divine Masculine and shaking him to say, wake up. It's time to wake up and time to do what you need to do. Okay? First card out in the Gilded Tarot is, because you know what? He's working on the stability, but you know what? He's become a workaholic. It's like, go to work, separate myself from the divine, from the karmic situation, and put myself into work so that I don't have to deal with my divine feminine. No, you do. Okay, that's why the green is on here, because he's opening up his heart to that situation right now. He knows that, you know what, you worked enough. It's time for you to work on your relationship now instead of working on getting some money. Okay, next card out is, and come in with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah, it's time to open yourself up, to be vulnerable, and to be the person that you need to be for your divine feminine. Because you know what? She deserves it, and so do you. Yeah. He lived a life of deception. He lived a life wearing a mask. He lived a very unauthentic life. But Spirit is telling him it's time to begin living that authentic life that you're put here for. Next card out is, and start to express that love that you're supposed to your divine feminine. Yeah. He expressed, a lot of these divine masculines, they expressed only the pentacles when they came in before. It was all about the money. Okay? And Spirit actually gave them a wake-up call. That's how they got that clarity and that truth. And Spirit said, guess what? You can have money, but what good is the money living by yourself and being miserable? Okay? So now he has to open himself up and be vulnerable as the King of Cups to his divine feminine. Okay? And this is the stuff that scares the most out of these divine masculines. Okay? Next card out is, and he has to come in and he has to work together with her. Okay? He has to work with her. This is what he didn't do in the beginning. He found it so hard to actually open himself up and work together with his divine feminine. Okay? He was busy, listening to all these naysayers and being a player. But his player ways are done now. That ego is being crushed by Spirit right now. It's being crushed. Yeah, Spirit said, guess what? Get over your ego. It's time to come back to your divine feminine and be the secure, truthful, and loving person that you're meant to be with her. Okay? That was the Gilded Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. I'm going to be using the Intuit Oracle today. I haven't used this deck these last two decks I haven't used in a long time, but Spirit just led me to them, so I'm going to be using them. So the first Intuit Oracle is, it is the World. Yeah. It says completing a cycle, responsible, okay, time matters, okay, structure, achievement, commitment, boundaries, and restrictions in integration, okay? It's time for Divine Masculine to integrate Divine Feminine into his life and for him to integrate himself into hers. It's time for him to complete that karmic cycle over there, okay? It's time for him to come back to his divine feminine and tell her about the accomplishments that he has accomplished, okay? And it's time to put up the boundaries for those karmic situations over there, cut away from those restrictions, and be the responsible person that he's meant to be for his divine feminine in her life as well as his own, okay? Yeah. And like I said, they're dropping the ego. They're going to be dropping that stubbornness. And they're going to come and they're going to be the people that they're supposed to be. Okay? Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And our next Intuit Oracle is, it says, elements of fire. It could be a fire sign. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay? Yeah. It could be a fire sign involved. Okay? Divine Masculine is going to become enthusiastic. He's very creative already. Okay? Ego-centered, but he's going to be dropping that ego. Okay? He's going to be passionate about his divine feminine. She inspires him. Okay? And you know what? My divine masculine, he's sexy as hell. And you know what? They think that they know that their divine feminines are sexy as hell too. Okay? So you know what? They working on coming back and being the better people that they're meant to be. Okay? Next card out is, yep, he's going to be like a magician. He's his mortar and pestle here. He's going to be blending. Some of them could be trying to blend the families together if divine masculine and divine feminine have blended, have kids already. Okay? He's going to be like a magician. Okay? He's going to be breaking things down, like getting rid of those things that no longer serve him. Okay? And he's going to be making himself, the better person that he's meant to be. Yeah. Some of them could have been doing some love spells on their divine feminine, but you know what? He doesn't have to do any love spells because you know what? They're twin flames, and they're attracted to each other and loving each other no matter what. So there ain't no spell that's involved that they need to do. I see that there's a 46 here and a 10. These are endings and new beginnings. And that's what he wants. He wants an ending and a new beginning with his divine feminine. Okay? He wants an ending in the karmic cycle and a new beginning with his divine feminine. Okay, next card out is, Judgment. Yeah, like I said, Spirit is giving him a wake-up call. Spirit is helping him to transform. Okay, he's destroying that situation over there that no longer serves him. Okay, and he's clearing his mind, giving him clarity. He's purging all those things that don't serve him anymore. He's awakening. Yeah. And he knows that. And like I said, this is the part that scares him the most because he knows he has to be vulnerable to open himself up, open his heart up, and open his mind up to being with his divine feminine. Okay? And this is the part that scared him the most because he didn't want to deal with some of the people and some of the things that they would say to them. But at this point, he does not care. Okay? He's going to be his own person. He's going to do what he needs to do to benefit his life as well as his divine feminine's life. Okay? And the last card out is Lion. Yeah. This is like the strength card to me. Okay? He's gaining that strength and that courage. Once again, that pride and that ego is like main center in this. Okay? But I'm telling you, Spirit is bringing it down. Spirit doesn't want to get rid of all of the ego because a little bit of ego is good. But that ego where he's stubborn and he doesn't want to move and he thinks that he's always right and she's all wrong, that's going away. Okay? He has to come much more humble to his divine feminine and live that life that he needs to live for himself as well as her. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay? And now we're going to be using the Kipper deck. I'm going to get some of these. I'm going to read what the book says, and then we're going to close out the reading. And let's see what Spirit has for us with this Kipper deck. Okay? And the first card out from the Kipper deck is, imprisonment. Yeah. Divine masculine feels like he is totally in prison right now. Okay? He feels like his only friend is this little mouse. He could be around totally a million different people, but because he hasn't done what he was supposed to with his divine feminine, Spirit has put him in a mental as well as a physical prison, it seems like. He has to be around all those people that no longer serve him, okay? And he wished that he would have done the proper thing with her in the beginning. He knows that he did all things wrong, okay? And it's not her fault, it's his fault. And 11 is here. 11 is the twin flames. Yeah, this is a twin flame relationship, okay? So all of those things that were so rough for him and all those bad things that are happening right now are because of his stubbornness and being prideful and having that ego, that expanded ego. Like his head was as big as a Macy's Day balloon, And you know what? Like I said, ego's not bad, but when you're like dictating it over all the things, and you're discarding a person who's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you, it's not good for you. Okay? Next card out is, because this is what he wants to do with his divine feminine. He wants to come in, he wants to court her, he wants to be friends with her, he wants to take her, he wants to wine and dine her. He wants to do all the things that he knows he feels and he wants. Okay? He doesn't want to discard her and run away from her and not have her as part of his life. Okay? You see the 4 here. This is like the 4 of Wands. Okay? Yeah. He wants to have all of that major commitment to his divine feminine. Okay? And that's what he's working towards now. He wants to get out of prison. He wants to get back with his divine feminine. Okay? Next card out is, but right now he's fighting to get out of that family room. He's fighting to get away from that karmic cycle. Okay? So now he could be going through a divorce. They could be separating assets. They could be getting the child custody, child support together, because these are the things that he needs to do before he can come back to his divine feminine. Okay? And I see the 3 here, so that's because he wants to come back to his empress. Okay? He wants to leave the karmic cycle, that situation that no longer serves him, and he wants to come back to his divine feminine, and he wants to court her, he wants to take care of her, he wants to love her, and he wants to get out of that prison of that karmic situation over there. Okay? And the last card out is, he wants to get rid of the old and bring in the new. Okay? In order for that to happen, he has to get rid of that thing that no longer serves him with this coffin, and he needs to bury it. Okay? And then he needs to come back to his divine feminine, because she is the one that he truly wants in his life. Okay? He thought that karmic situation over there was what he really wanted, but he has found out as he has gone through it that it is nothing like what he wants. Okay? And now, these things are in number order. So we're going to be reading courtship first. It says, be open for a new person who enters your life, or an existing person. Okay? Try to meet people and search for new contacts. Perhaps there is someone who will suddenly mean the world to you. In addition, courtship is an indication for all private and public meetings. Okay? So you know what? Divine Masculine wants to get back together with his Divine Feminine. Okay? He listened to all these naysayers, all these people that told him she's not good for you, or he's not good for you, and all of this. And now he's finding out that, you know what, he made the wrong decision with all those other people listening to them. Okay? It says, it's time to say goodbye now. This is the coffin. It says, this may concern all areas of life, a relationship that has to be ended or retired for a new one to begin. Accept this transition, even if it's hard. Adjust to the changes in your life. Yeah. He knows he has to get rid of that situation to start his new situation with his Divine Feminine. Okay? All right. Next card out is the courtship card. No, the family room. Okay? This card signifies your personal space, such as your home, apartment, motel room, or office. Close to the significant, it means others nearby are in the room that is close, and the events will come to pass very soon. The timing is very soon. Be sure to consider the context of the question. Traditionally, it means anywhere from 24 hours to 4 weeks. So this is Spirit giving us timing. This situation is going to occur between 24 hours and 4 weeks. So between a week and 4 weeks, these Divine Masculines are going to be coming back, and they're going to be expressing their love to their Divine Feminines. Okay? Because Spirit is putting them on a timeline now. Spirit's like, you know what? Crap will get off the pot. Okay? And they're gonna have to do something. Because it's a long time. A lot of these situations have been going on for years. And at a certain point, Spirit's not gonna have Divine Feminine constantly waiting like that. Well, she's not supposed to be waiting anyway. She's supposed to be doing what she needs to do to benefit herself. She's supposed to do her self-love, her self-care. A lot of them have their own businesses. A lot of them are doing what they need to do to benefit themselves. They're not waiting around for Divine Masculine. They're not even supposed to. He's not supposed to be waiting around either. He's supposed to be doing things that are beneficial to their relationship before he comes back to her. Okay? And the last one says imprisonment. It says this card of being trapped, whether in a relationship, job, or situation, he's trapped in that karmic cycle, that karmic relationship over there. It speaks of fear, loneliness, and isolation. When combined with card 23, which is not, okay, this card is literally prison or jail time. Okay, I don't see that card here, so I don't believe that the one that we're talking about right now in prison. Okay, it's not combined with 31, so it's not bad health or hospital illness. It refers to large buildings, institutions, and bad luck. While this card does not have a particular time frame, it does indicate time seeming to pass very slowly. Okay? So like I said, yeah, everything seems like it's moving slow right now for Divine Masculine, because you know what? He should have moved a while ago. But Spirit is putting him in it through his paces right now. Spirit is waking him up. Spirit said, you know what? You shouldn't have been procrastinating like that. you should have been moving forward instead of sitting around in a relationship that no longer serves you. Okay? Because you know in your own mind that you want to come rushing into your divine feminine because you want the 10 of Pentacles with her. Okay? I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank the Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. I love all you guys and have a great day. Bye.